What's happening, party people? How we doing today? Hopefully you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you very much for tuning in. So I'm still not fully set up in my place, but we're going to do a reaction anyways, and that's because today we have some brand new electric Callboy. That's right, I can't help myself when it comes to these guys. I just think they're a ton of fun, an absolute blast, and as someone who likes to have some drinks and get silly with his friends, this is great music to put on and dance around to and just be dumb. You know, it's just a good time. It makes you feel good. It puts you in a good mood, and frankly, after a hard week of work and feeling like shit, this will bring you right out of that. Just perks you right up. So I'm excited to see what we get with this one. We're checking out the song video for The Way You Are. Now this comes off of their upcoming album Tanzai, which is due out next Friday, August 7th. So excited to hear the rest of the album. I think at this point we've probably heard most of it, but those last couple tracks that we haven't heard, I'm excited for those because you can never get enough of these guys. Their songs are always short, so it always leaves you wanting more, and I do believe that's the case here as well. I find these guys always kind of chime in around 3 minutes, and you're always like, okay, the song's over already. And I think there's something magical about that. It keeps you wanting more, so you keep going back to it. So it's like, well, if I need more, I gotta listen to the song again, right? But yeah, these guys are German partycore, just a ton of fun. If you're not familiar with them, this is your first time checking them out, which I highly doubt it is, then you're in for it. It's gonna be a great time. Now, before we do that, I have a favor to ask of you quickly. If you're a fan of horror, early in the year, I released my debut horror short film, The Treatment and the Cure. There's a link in the description as well as right here. If you could take a couple minutes out of your day to give that a watch, it would mean the world to me. You know, spread the word, share it with your friends, comment on it, like it, anything. That all goes to helping us do more projects in the future, and it would mean the world to us. So thank you so much if you do that. But let's get back into this reaction and see what new Electric Callboy is all about. It's going to be like Hurricane Part 2. Same kind of disclaimer, right? We got a whole boy band vibe, I think, so we'll see where this goes.
Hey, yeah. Oh. When I look into your eyes, I want to give you all tonight. Gonna love you more with every single bite. Always else even if I bleed.
You got the look down. This is gonna change. Where are they going with it? Yeah, that's a change. Loving all the blood. I'll be curious to see how this one goes over with the fans. A little bit different. I'm
Just the way you are.
Nice.
When you call your name inside my beating heart, I want you just the
That's fantastic.
way you are.
It's exactly how every boy band should end up.
Just love the way you are.
And there we have it. That was Electric Callboy with The Way You Are. And yeah, this is kind of what I expected to some degree. This was definitely more extreme than I expected, but I was expecting something kind of in the vein of Hurricane. Again, that whole disclaimer at the beginning, the whole boy band theme, like it's a little bit different than what they typically do. And I was like, there's no way they're going to keep it at this. They're going to get heavy, but I wasn't expecting the blast beats and, you know, the extremity that they went to and all the blood and the insanity. Very cool. I don't know how this is going to play out with their usual listeners. I mean, I think there's enough heaviness in their music normally that it'll probably be fine and people will get a kick out of it. But, you know, I think for some people it might be a little bit much, and this might be one of those tracks that they might not really put on for the most part, because even though Electric Callboy has plenty of heaviness, this is a little bit more extreme for them, even than what they typically do, I think. But I'm here for it. I thought it was fantastic. It's a lot of fun. Again, it's silly, so it's exactly what I expect from the band, and it's nice for them to do something different, and I'm glad they're doing something extreme and a little bit more crazy and over the top isn't beyond them at this point. Because let's face it, this band keeps getting bigger and bigger, and usually with popularity, you know, I find bands tend to get softer. They tend to, you know, kind of lighten up a little bit. They try to appeal even more to a bigger mainstream audience, which usually means leaving the extreme and heaviness behind. But I think these guys know what they're doing. They know how to mix things up. They don't want to get stale and just keep repeating themselves. So I think, you know, mixing something up like this once in a while and doing something a little bit different definitely helps keep the, you know, longevity up and alive. So these guys are just a ton of fun. I definitely enjoyed this. Curious, what did you guys think about this? You know, is this too much for you? Were you happy they did something different? Let me know. Always happy to hear from you guys. But yeah, great job by the band. Phenomenal job by the musicians. They're all playing great. Everything sounds fantastic. The music video was a ton of fun. So once again, only praise to give here. Looking forward to this album. Curious to see what else they have for us. But yeah, if this is your first time by chance hearing this band, once again, like I said, you know, just a ton of fun. Go check out their other material, see what you think, because if you enjoyed this, you'll definitely enjoy their other material, or at least I think so, because again, this is a little bit different than their other stuff. But yeah, go check them out. I guarantee you'll have fun with them, especially if you're someone who's open-minded to music, you know, and likes their music fun, because that's exactly what these guys are. They're just a vibe and a great time. So yeah, good stuff. Support them if you enjoy them, like any band that you enjoy. If you have a moment to help support this channel, then please subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Impale that like button. And if you'd like to hear future updates, stab the notification bell down below for that. Also, don't forget about those socials down below. You can follow me on all the major platforms. Of course, the original link is down there. I also play music as well. There's some links down for the bands that I play in. You'll find those below. But first and foremost, if you can check out my short film, that would mean the most to me. I would definitely appreciate that. But thank you again so much for checking out these videos. I appreciate all of your support. Hopefully things will be in order here properly soon, and I'll have a permanent setup. But yeah, thank you so much. Cheers, everybody. Stay sick.